Hello and welcome back to this playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition. I've decided it's time to go to the Winter Palace, but just before going there, I'm going to open up one more door here in the Forbidden Oasis. Not sure what I guess I'm going to get fire. Maybe we should get cold. Let's get cold. Uh-oh. You know, maybe I should stop by the Black Emporium and buy something. I've been thinking about two different things to buy there. One is a defense belt, and the other is a belt of health. Not sure we have enough money though. But getting all this money here kind of makes me think about it. Get everything else? Think so. No, we missed something. Yep. Think we got it all now. Think. How much money do we have? We do not have enough. I'm going to sell that. I'll put that away. Don't need that. Sell that. I got a new weapon schematic. What did I get? I don't know where I got that. Oh, and I must have gotten something else besides that. Where did I get all this stuff? I don't know. Pure Frost Essence, only got one. Pure Lightning, 1. Pure Spirit, 4. Pure Red Lyrium, 4. Okay. Well, we're not going to buy the Black Emporium because I don't have enough money. Instead, so I've only got one more door to go. Right? Just the fire door. Alright. Instead, we're just going to go back to Skyhold. Sell that crap off. Dump something in my storage chest. And then head off to the Winter Palace. I was thinking about going after some dragons, but I decided I want to get the Mask of the Duchess, which kind of indicates exactly what I'm going to do at the Winter Palace as far as Florian's concerned. But that's a really cool mask. In fact, what am I wearing for a mask right now? I do have a mask on. What does this thing do? +6 cunning, +6 to dexterity. It's pretty nice. Now, who are we gonna bring to the Winter Palace? And I want to bring Dorian. He's pretty cool. Maybe I'll bring Vivian. I like bringing Cassandra. Maybe I'll bring Cassandra, Dorian, and Iron Bull. Okay, we were going to drop something off in here. That. We're putting that in there. I'm going to hold on to this. Maybe I'll wear it. I don't know. Alright, I got one item in my inventory. And I got 75 slots. So, that should be enough to grab everything in the Winter Palace that I want. That's going to be there. Oh, you know, as long as I got some new schematics, let's not forget to do this. Let's sync. I haven't gotten any rewards. I got all these trials on that are supposed to, let's see. What the hell? Why are they off? What happened? Why are they off? I don't know why they're off. I don't know how that happened. Oh, poo. Oh well, that's why I haven't been getting any rewards. Maybe it's made things a little bit easier too, I don't know. Alright, let's check up on what everybody's reporting in on. This is still going on. What's going on here? 17 minutes. Oh my god, look at all this new stuff. Oh, jeez. An amulet of power. Alchemical rigging. Raccoon-based delivery system for sulfurous smoke ampules. Oh. Who's doing this? This is Cullen, right? Time remaining 16 minutes. What all's going down here?
Captain Ryland satisfied with his post?
It's not an easy assignment, but if anyone can handle the approach, it's him.
Alright, follow your heart.
At your service.
Liliana, what can you do? Alright.
Let's see what we have.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Sharal into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress?
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside. But it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word, and we'll begin.
I'm too high level. It's a recommended level 12 to 15. Oh well. But I don't know. I mean, I just been doing companion stuff mostly. I mean, that's mostly all I've been doing is companion stuff and some shard collecting. Yeah, but that's been enough. Oh, you know, and I captured some keeps. But those were kind of to help along with advancing the story and companion stuff. I don't know. Well, it means what we're going to be gathering is going to be very low level stuff compared to what we need. We're going to take Iron Bull and Cassandra, and Dorian will be my mage. I like bringing Cassandra because she kind of fits here, even though she does claim she doesn't fit. I mean, she's nobility. And Dorian fits in too. And of course Vivian would fit in. And Solus, even though he doesn't want to admit it. And in fact, if you confront him about that, he disapproves it. Oh, you have experience with this. He's like, I mean, in the Fade. Yeah, that's it. In the Fade. And he disapproves.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
So, you're Inquisitor Kadash. From the stories I heard, you are hewn from solid steel and carried 1,000 daggers. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
And which one was the rightful one again? I keep getting them confused.
The handsome, charming one, of course, my lady. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Duke Gaspard. I look forward to ending this civil war.
As do I, my friend. The Empire needs stability and security, now more than ever. If you have the safety of the Orlesian people at heart, Inquisitor, perhaps you will look into something for me. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
If they're siding with the enemy, I'll put an end to it.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
I'm just trying out different options here.
Inquisitor? Don't be an idiot. How could the Herald of Andraste be a dwarf?
I don't know.
He's just a servant.
Yeah, we're just a servant. Just a servant. Just a servant, that's all. That's all we are.
Mika, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure! I cannot believe you found it! You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
Some gold would be nice. Or a really, really nice weapon.
It was? I had no idea.
Really nice armor. A really nice,
I can hardly believe Gaspard and Celine are in the same room.
Grand Duchess Florian must have worked a miracle to get them here.
yeah, some really nice armor. Or perhaps a really nice weapon. Give me those things. I could survive.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois.
In my many playthroughs now, I have found that you basically, no matter what sequence of doors you decide to unlock and leave locked, that door, there's always a hollow statue left over for that door, so you might as well just go into that door.
Foreigners.
That's me. Where is the listening circle? Isn't it over? Oh, there they are. Okay, where is it? Here we go.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
Okay, it's a key. Okay. And I can't just jump off balconies here, because we will take fall damage. So, oops. Have you seen any harlequins down there? Oh, well look. In between now and 2 years, they're going to stick a whole bunch of buildings in there. There's no buildings in there now, but there will be in 2 years' time. There'll be a whole bunch of buildings in there. An entire smithing station, in fact. Okay, I think we got everything here. let's head on in.
Is it true the Inquisitor was headed out of the Fade by Andraste?
Yes, it is.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
You are just full of joy and light this evening.
Everything will be fine. Andraste, watch over us all.
Oh, I hope we're not going to crash here.
Gaspar never struck me as pious. He must think he gains military advantage with the Inquisition.
Yep. Cassandra, you're not happy, I know.
This dress uniform is preposterous. Formal armor would have been better.
I need to have this jacket let out a little.
The sooner we go in, the sooner we can get this over with.
I need to have this jacket
Oh,
let
you're...
out a little.
Okay, fine.
I heard the Grand Duke invited the Inquisition here.
Yes, he did.
I had hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens again.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. It's such a pity the wing is sealed. I heard Celine was having the entire wing redecorated, but the timing is atrocious.
Why would she do such a thing now?
How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace with a war going on?
I heard that it wasn't renovations at all. The palace was damaged by Gaspar's catapults.
He fired on the Winter Palace? That's monstrous.
How long can Orzammar hold out with trade disrupted?
We have reserves of food supplies to last a few months, but the king wants trade resumed before panic starts.
Well, that's useful.
Thank God. Get tired of it when
Can
these
Gaspar take
circles
the
don't
throne
work.
without the backing of the Council of Heralds?
Interesting. Boring.
I wish there was more news coming from the Grand Cathedral.
Good news is becoming an increasingly rare commodity.
What do I have to do to get this circle back?
How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
Please, it's barely half the size of the foyer in the Imperial Palace. It's obviously just a vestibule.
I'd call it more of an antechamber myself.
No one asked you. What is Gaspar up to? Wouldn't surprise me if it
was a big joke on his part.
Waste of time.
Oh, come on.
Why are there so many elves here?
The Empress invited them. If nothing else, the Inquisition back in Gaspar would make Celine nervous. You know how pious she is.
Boring.
You guys got anything
Is there
new?
any progress on the Helmi expedition to Amgarak?
House Dace remains steadfast in blocking all attempts to get into the Tig.
Well, that's useful.
Finally.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Kadash. Shepherd and leash of the Wayward Order of Templars, purger of the heretics from the ranks of the faithful, champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena.
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of the Divine. Lord Dorian Pavus, member of the Circle of Arantium, son of Lord Magister Hallward Pavus of Azariel, the Iron Bull, leader of the famed mercenary company Bull's Chargers, as the name might imply. Sir Cullen Stanton Rutherford of Honleith, commander of the forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall. Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the Fifth Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and left hand of the Divine. And Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lady Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
No, we certainly shall.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
Let's hope the breeze does not herald an oncoming storm.
Even the wisest mistake fair winds for foul. We are at the mercy of the skies, Inquisitor. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I have no words to suffice. Halam Sharal has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? Are they in good health? Do they want for anything?
I heard the
Papa's
Inquisition was here.
perfectly happy in the studio.
You're too gullible.
Mother is the same as always.
Meaning she's after you to do more work.
You always take her side.
I don't take her side. I happen to think, as she does, you might attend to more of the estate's duties. Also, do stop slouching.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this her?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
There can never be too many Lady Montilliers and Thedas, can there?
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true you found the Red Templars sacrificing heretics and drinking blood from mages' veins?
Yvette!
Everyone in Antiva City is saying so. Is it true?
No, it was awful. Mage bones everywhere, practically a carpet of skulls over a river of blood.
Ew. How awful.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh yes, as she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette,
Stop. Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
no.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette, that's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's bits.
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of...
The dancing is so dull, Your Worship. But the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Josie.
Go on, Josephine.
Half Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
It's true. The Templars have returned to the faith.
We can hope this is a sign of things to...
Oh, come on. Anything over in this direction? I don't think so. We could start listening in on the 8 wives of this lady here.
Laurent was the love of my life. You remember my husband? Poor darling. Killed in the war with Ferelden.
And I don't think there's really anything over here. There's Cullen over here.
Did you just grab my bottom? I'm a weak man.
Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
Do you have any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
And I don't think there's anything here.
What are they doing in the western approach? It's a wasteland.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not
Since
since
his
his
regiment
regiment
joined the
You're
fight.
still handsome when you smile.
He is just as handsome when he doesn't.
I still remember the day they came to tell me that my second husband, Philippe, was thrown from his horse.
The band is still waiting for their refreshments.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
You think she's controlling the minds of the court? It's powerful blood magic.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Okay.
How has the lyrium trade dropped off so sharply?
With so much fighting, demand should be higher than ever.
My contact said there's a new supplier, but we can't track down who it might be.
Who does Orzammar favor in the negotiations tonight?
King Edukun has put considerable coin behind the Empress in hopes the trade in foodstuffs will resume quickly.
This ball is a waste of time, like all Orlesian foolishness. Let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
Have you witnessed anything noteworthy?
Nothing yet. I will let you know.
You don't seem to care much for the ball.
Orlesians pretend their petty squabbles are a game. Yes, let us treat murder, corruption, and deceit as delightful amusements. How wonderful. We are here to save Empress Celine, and it galls me. Why does she merit our protection? The Empire would be better off without her. Gaspard is the leader Orlais needs in this crisis.
You support the civil war.
Of course not. Chaos is what Corypheus wants, and we must oppose him. Were it up to me, however, I would let Celine fall and Gaspard take the throne. He would see the true threat, not spend his time throwing balls and writing letters.
Stay alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
No plaque. I thought there might be a plaque there.
We're not serving drinks. Bother someone else.
Interesting.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
Whoops. There we go.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
We already did. We took the look. And we found it.
Interesting.
Yeah? Where? Oh, there it is.
Boring.
Arrgh.
Gaspard is wasting his...
Boring.
Arrgh. Let's talk to this guy first. Turn around. Yep, come here, come here, come here.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
Awfully selfish of this, Philippe. Running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me rant. You are too kind, Inquisitor.
Yes, I am. Just way too kind.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. How curious.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
There is a hint about the actual assassin.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Another time, my lord. Boring.
Arrgh.
Boring.
Ay, ay, ay.
Well, that's useful.
Finally. Oh, here we go.
Good to know.
Okay, good.
Anything that needs killing? Because the nobles keep messing with me and they think I don't know they're doing it. This keeps up, I'm gonna wear somebody's skull as my fancy little mask.
Look at this with the eyes of a Ben Hasrath, and tell me what you see.
It's a mess. Everyone's trying so hard to hide that they're walking around in plumage. Makes it tough to spot the dangerous lies, as opposed to the normal stuff. Oh, but that couple over there with the silver masks? The woman's doing one of the nobles, and the guy's doing 2 different servants.
What do you think of the masks the nobles are wearing?
They're no good as disguises, and they don't cover the mouth or hide body language, so they're not much help for lying. As fashion goes, I don't know. I've seen dumber.
Anything catching your eye?
They've got these candied nuts with some kind of spice on them. It's sweet until you swallow, and then, bam, hot. Also, Orlais has some fine-looking redheads. I go more for the servants personally. Less makeup. Nothing on the assassins, though.
Talk to you later, Paul.
I'll just stay here and eat.
Don't burn your tongue.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Briala we have a situation.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? His own uncle.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
Well, well. What's this?
Nobody's making out of the servant's wing alive. Don't go in the servant's wing.
Interesting.
Yeah? Where? 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 Where is this?
The band is still waiting for their refreshments.
Where? Where is the interesting? Where?
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
Interesting. Where? Where? I don't see a little circle. I think it may just be a little glitch there.
Like that, Grand Duke. Nobody should own as many hunting dogs as he does.
Mika.
My lady! My lady Inquisitor!
May we have a word? It is very important. The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
Funny that she couldn't give me this message when we spoke.
Oh, she could not speak freely in front of the entire court, Inquisitor. Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
Let me guess. All she wants in return is for me to help her defeat the Duke.
Oh, this is not meant as a bargain by any means, Inquisitor. The support of the Empress is not conditional. It will be yours once the negotiations are concluded.
The Empress is the most skilled diplomat in Thedas. Gaspard is hopelessly out of his depth.
But we have taken enough of your time. Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Waste of time.
Arrgh. Don't do this to me.
This is a private conversation.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm interrupting. I'll be with you in a sec, Dorian. Let me get,
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's sped-up estate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
let's try this one again.
Waste of time.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
Always shirking their duties.
Huh. That's all we got. We got no more. All right.
The only one to survive the Temple of Sacred Ashes, yes.
Boring.
Ay, caramba.
Where has that servant gone? Elves.
Oh, let's get an agent here.
Did you need something?
If I heard correctly, you'd like to stop the rebel mages. We share a common goal.
We have had enough of the pyres and the raids and the constant threat of violence. My steward will contact your ambassador. I have skilled people who could be put to great use.
Gentlemen?
Agent acquired.
I had no idea.
Well, now you do. Now you know. All right, finally, before we go upstairs, we're going to talk to Dorian.
This is all so familiar. I half expect my mother to materialize from the crowd and criticize my manners.
Is this how the elite of Tevinter carry on?
You could almost mistake this for a soiree in the Imperium. The same double-dealing, elegant poison canapes. It's lacking only a few sacrificial slaves and some blood magic. But the night is still young.
What if your mother were actually here? Where would we be then?
Short one mage after he's dragged out by his earlobe.
I'm having difficulty picturing that.
Picture me a young boy of 5 years then. She certainly always has.
Have you seen anything I should know about?
I'm trying to keep watch for magic. You know Tevinters. We can't cross a room without casting a spell. If there are Tevinter agents here, we'll find them.
I appreciate that you are willing to come here.
And expose myself to all this exquisite finery and exotic wines? Such hardship.
Not everyone's likely to be friendly. That's all I meant.
It's true. You'd think I smelled of cabbages the way they wrinkle their noses. It's of no concern, but thank you.
All right. Well, that's enough for this episode. In the next episode, we will actually start investigating. Well, actually, I guess we have been investigating with our companions here, but that's enough for this episode. Till